2021, July 4th, Venus, Mars, and Regulus are in the western sky after sunset. Still low in the sky during brighter twilight, brilliant Venus moves through Cancer and Leo. Mars enters the scene, within 10 degrees, as it moves toward its solar conjunction. As the ecliptic's angle with the western horizon decreases, the Venusian setting time interval shrinks several minutes until late August. Venus passes the red planet, July 12th, and Regulus, July 21st. A binocular is needed to make observations of conjunctions with the dimmer stars. As June turns into July, brilliant Venus is low in the west during evening twilight. The planet is moving through Cancer and the gap between Venus and Mars closes. For those who want to read more details about the planet with the dimmer stars, see this summary. On July 3rd, Mars and Venus are 5.5 degrees apart. In 9 evenings, Venus catches the slower moving Mars and passes it. 3 nights later, July 6th, Venus and Saturn are at opposition. We normally note when a planet farther from the Sun than Earth is at opposition with the Sun. The planet rises when the Sun sets. This evening Venus sets as Saturn rises. In a few evenings and until Venus disappears into the Sun's glare early next year, the two planets are in the sky together. Later this month, Venus and Jupiter are at opposition. The gap between Venus and Mars closes. Each planet is moving eastward compared to the starry background, but Venus moves eastward nearly twice, 1.89x, as far as Mars each day. 2021, July 8th, the Venus-Mars gap is only 2.6 degrees. By July 8th, the Venus-Mars gap is only 2.6 degrees. 2021, July 11th, Venus, over 8 degrees above the west-northwest horizon, is 5.3 degrees to the left of the crescent moon that is only 4% illuminated. The Venus-Mars gap is 1.0 degrees. On July 11th, Venus, over 8 degrees above the west-northwest horizon, is 5.3 degrees to the left of the crescent moon that is only 4% illuminated. The Venus-Mars gap is 1.0 degrees. Venus passes 0.5 degrees to the upper right of the red planet. The next evening, Venus passes 0.5 degrees to the upper right of the red planet. This conjunction occurs only about 8 degrees up in the west-northwest. The crescent moon is 6.7 degrees to the upper left of Venus. On July 13th, Venus is still close to Mars, 0.5 degrees above Mars, but slightly more distant than last night. This evening, Venus is within 10 degrees of the star Regulus, to the upper left of the brilliant planet. 4 nights later, Venus is within 5 degrees of Regulus. 2021, July 21st, Venus passes 1.0 degrees to the upper right of Regulus. Mars is to the lower right of Venus. Venus and Jupiter are at opposition on July 21st. Like Venus and Saturn earlier in the month, Venus and Jupiter are 180 degrees apart. Jupiter rises in the eastern sky as Venus sets in the western sky. In a week or so, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn, along with fading Mars, are in the sky at the same time. On this evening Venus passes 1.0 degrees to the upper right of Regulus. Mars is to the lower right of Venus and the star. Venus continues its eastward dance through Leo, passing Rho Leonis on July 27th. Use a binocular. On August 8th, Venus passes Dimboola. The gap is 11.2 degrees. Venus as an evening star article. 2021, May 29th, evening star Venus, Mercury, Mars. May 30th, 2021, brilliant evening star shines from low in the west-northwest after sunset. Through a binocular locate Mercury, 2.5 degrees to the lower right of Venus. Mercury is quickly departing the evening sky. Mars is higher in the sky, 5.3 degrees to the lower left of Pollux. 2021, May 30th, 2021, June 2nd, morning moon passes planets. May 30th, 2021, June 2nd, 2021, the gibbous moon passes bright Jupiter and Saturn before sunrise each morning. May 30th, the moon is the lower right of Saturn. May 31st, the moon is to the lower left of Saturn. On June 1st and June 2nd, the lunar orb is near Jupiter. 2021, May 29th, evening star Venus, Mercury, Mars. May 29th, 2021, 3 planets are in the evening sky. Brilliant Venus is low in the west-northwest after sunset. Speedy Mercury is leaving the sky after its best evening performance of the year. It is below Venus. Mars is higher in the western sky, in Gemini to the lower left of Pollux. 2021, May 29th, morning gibbous moon, Jupiter, Saturn. May 29th, 2021, this morning's bright moon is near the handle of the teapot of Sagittarius. bright Jupiter and Saturn are to the east of the gibbous moon. 2021, May 28, morning moon, teapot, Jupiter, Saturn. May 28, 2021, this morning, 1 hour before sunrise, the bright gibbous moon is near the teapot of Sagittarius. Farther eastward, Jupiter is moving eastward in front of the stars of Aquarius. Saturn is retrograding in Capricornus.